Hey guys, I'm in my house and I just woke up and I'm really tired. but I was just thinking last night and it's about school and how it's sometimes it's gonna be hard to graduate from a grade or grow up. But it has to happen. Because I graduated from 5th grade, which means I have to go to a new building, which is the middle school, from elementary to middle school. And it's going to be hard. Not just like finding my classes, but because there's a bigger chance of getting bullied there. Because you pass a bunch of different kids in the hall. And it's just going to be really hard, and I know that. And I'm not scared. I wish that time would go slower. Like, my brother has one more year, then he graduates from high school. And I'm officially a 6th grader. And I know that my mom hates that. And I'm not glad about being a 6th grader either. Because I want to just like slow down time. If I could like have one wish, that's just to slow down time. Because there's just, what I'm saying is like, if you think life's hard now, wait until like the future. Because life isn't going to ever get easier the older you get, the harder your life is going to be. But it's okay because you'll get through it. And no matter what, it's going to be fine. That's why I'm saying this today, is because when I graduated, I wanted to cry. My mom cried, and that was like a graduation present because she really cared. And I wanted to just sit there and cry because I knew that it's just going to be harder. And life was going to go from easy-ish to really hard. Like, I was having trouble in math and science. And, I ended the year like that. That's how the year was ended. I graduated, and I'm happy I graduated, but I'm sad that I have to go to 6th grade. I don't want to be a 6th grader. It's like something in me just wants to be a kindergartner again. And just church. But, this is also about bullying. And I know there are so many videos about this, but I don't think any of them mean it. I mean it. I've got bullied once in my life, which is surprising to me. There was no reason for it. And I pretty much saved the people's lives, basically, by saying that everything was fine. Because everything had got solved out. But it's like, and if someone bullies you and they get mad when you say something about it, why? There's no reason. I don't get that. That's what happened to me, and I didn't get it. And if it wasn't for me, they would have been in a lot of trouble from the principal. But save them, pretty much. And I don't know if I even made the right choice. Doubt I even did. But it's not about that. It's about when you bully someone. When you bully someone, why? Because there's no reason to bully someone. And this has something to do with life's never going to get easier. It's going to get harder. But also, when you're about to bully someone, why? Why are you going to do that? Why would you do that? Is it because you're jealous of that person? I bet you when you bully someone, it's like deep down you're jealous. Because there's no other reason. And if you're getting bullied, you can't cry. You can't just cry. Crying is fear. And then those people are going to know that they're making you weak, and they're just going to make you the weakest person you can. You can be like full of energy, like 1,000%, and then just go to nothing. People around you are going to think you're nothing. You're going to think you're nothing. But you can make a difference. You can be the one to just... You can even act. You can act like you don't care. You cannot care because it's not true. And you have to know it's not true. Because those people, if they tell you you're ugly, tell you you're fat, tell you that you don't belong to live, be able to, something like that. But just, they don't mean it. And I don't mean that as, oh, they didn't mean it, it's fine. I mean that as, it's not true. I guarantee you, if you weren't made for this earth, then you wouldn't be on this earth. I guarantee you, if you were ugly, then I don't know. But you're not. You're nothing on like that. And I don't know about you, but you may not, but do you have one special friend in your life? Like one really special friend? I do. And it's someone who has always been there for me. Always took on my side when I was hurting. And we have fought a lot. But she is my sister, basically. If I was to go up to tell someone that at school, they wouldn't believe it. They think that she's just a friend. But she is... She's just the sweetest person you're gonna meet. And you may have one good friend, but you don't know. You may have one good friend, but they're emotional. And if you have an emotional friend and you yell at them, tell them not to be emotional, why? Do you know anger is an emotion? Yelling is anger, and anger is an emotion. So everyone's emotional. Because anger is an emotion. And I guarantee you, everyone on this earth has been angry once. But not just that. the fact of, and if someone who has like hardly any friends bullies you, then that's probably because they know that they think that they're never going to have another friend. So just try to reason out for them. But if someone who has no friends tries to bully you and you're popular, don't bully them back, because you're ruining someone's life when you do that. You're just ruining someone's life. So, but just ask yourself before you bully someone, why? Why are you going to bully them? Is it because you think it's fun? Well, you're dumb. You're stupid if you bully someone. Because life isn't a video game. You can't just start over. And I'm going to make a part 2 of this because I have not said what I want to say. I haven't said half of what I want to say. And I'm going to make a part 2 of this because I don't get why someone would bully someone. I know this has been two videos, but I'm not saying that this is going to change you. I'm just saying, this video is probably nothing to you, and I know that. But just when you bully someone, I feel like you're just like gonna. I feel like I just don't know. It just comes to me that it just feels like when I was getting bullied, I had one friend that knew that I was hurting. I didn't show it on the outside at all, but she knew I was hurting. And she made it clear that if I didn't say something the next day that she would, because I didn't want to say anything. But she knew that I was hurting. She's the only one that knew that I was hurting. But not only that, but she knows when I'm hurting. Every day, she knows. And sometimes I just think to myself, was she born from her mom or sent from heaven? I'm pretty sure it was sent from heaven. I will find out her secret one day. Depends. I'll find it out one day. One day. Her name is Bethany Faith Meplam. Her middle name's Faith. Bethany's the name of many churches. Meplam, I think, has something to do with the Bible. I'm not sure. Sorry, Bethany. I'm not sure about that one. I have a necklace on that says Faith. So I'm gonna... But I can't see where it says Faith. I don't know. Wait, oh, this is a necklace. It has a cross on it, though. But it just don't say Faith. I'm not sure. But... yeah. But if you have one good friend, appreciate it. I want to go because I have, like, a few seconds. So, bye, and I'll see you in the next video. Watch part 2.